Hello everyone, and welcome to the Dassem Show, episode 23. What's new? Well, there's not that much new, really. Let's see. Look here. The French line have been well received, except this poor guy, who has gotten some issues with his 75mm gun. The 75mm gun, despite being completely a useless gun, it has poor pen values and horrible aim, has been given a DPM of, I think, in excess of 3000, which is a bit much for tier 5. It's actually more than the Comet has at tier 7. So this is in for a nerf. In the beginning it also had the best view range of any tank in game. Of course, it looks like it should have it with this big cupola thing, but well, that was also a bug, and it has already been fixed. The in-game numbers have not been fixed, I think, but the actual view range has been put back to what it should be. What else is new? Well, the tribute video to Idurus has been going around the world. It has reached over 10,000 views so far. All the channels combined, which is quite a lot. What else is going on in forum? It's a lot of complaining about the new chat, the reduced chat, which is I agree completely. I think removing the chat has removed a lot of the life from the game, and in one strange effect, it seems that there's a bug allowing some people with tablets when tuning to write after they've died, and it seems like there's so much penned up anger now that whenever someone is in a toon and can type after they die, they are behaving much worse than they used to. It's well, the only possible explanation I can come up with is that they are storing up anger. They're not able to vent when they need to, so that when they are able to, they are venting for the smallest thing and in a more violent, bad-mannered way than they would normally. So I think this is bad. Bad to remove the chat. Makes the Blitz a worse game. Okay. What else do we have? Nothing much. There's not much new. Oh, well, there's a rumor. I'm not sure if I should say anything. There's a rumor going around that in-team chat is going the same way eventually, replaced by a few direction buttons. I'm hoping not, but it wouldn't surprise me. Well, that would make the game completely a PvE. Playing against would feel like playing with and against bots. Not a good solution, in my opinion. Well, I have a lot of gameplay today, so we'll just move on. First, I wanted to show you this. There's a clip here I find a bit funny. If you notice in the background, there's a T-43 on low health, and above him there's a Tiger 2. One of the most excessive examples of ramming I've ever seen. A whole Tiger 2 dropping from 2 stories onto his head. Well, let's see. Let's move on to something else. Well, this wouldn't be the Dassem Show, would it, if I didn't have at least one rant about shooting tracks with AP ammunition. And of course, we're gonna do this episode as well. This is a T-54. I have AP loaded, big gun, and boom, right into his tracks. No effect. I can't see how that could possibly have been stopped by anything. Let's see if we get any more examples of it in this battle. Oh, there we go through. That's better. We'll keep watching. This is how a T-28 can take out the higher tier medium tank. It shouldn't be done, but well, it's a bit embarrassing, but we will endure it, because I think this video has more tracking shots. There we go. That one went right through. And well, as you may have understood by now, this is annoying me now, and this, I'm sure this can't be right. There has to be something wrong with the penetration mechanics of normal solid shells against tracks. There has to be. Well, moving on. Next, I want to show you the Helsing. And, well, there has been some complaints that this tank is OP, and I'm hoping in this little clip here to show you exactly how OP it is. And what in particular I want to show you here is the turret armor. So you can see I'm in a very advanced position, and I'm bouncing shots left and right. Look at how many shots are just bouncing. Oh, some are penning, true, but a lot more are bouncing. And I'm basically facing the whole red team here. And they're shooting at me like crazy, and still this tank is able to shake them off. Well, not all of them, but many of them. And it's still alive, despite coming here way before the rest of the team, meeting all the reds, was able to take a full volley from the whole red team and survive it. And that's just a turret. I think if you could expose the upper plate and get the same horrific amount of bounces. So that's the Helsing for you. And we are proceeding with the first full battle in this episode. And well, the reason I have included this battle is well, it's nothing special really, except how fast it's done. You may want to keep an eye on the clock, and you can see there we run out from start. I'm low tier here in the T23 E3, I think, yeah, possible. And we are a lot of mediums. We're going right through the middle here. And it appears there are no reds coming from this side, so, well, they will have to be bridge or spawn, and, well, yeah, bridge and spawn. We're half a minute into the battle. We have started putting in the damage. Panther 2 goes down. Cheery is taking damage. Meanwhile, on the bridge, our heavies have started doing their part. You can see the IS-3 is almost dead from that side. The flankers are tearing into the Sture Emil, and I'm flanking even wider, getting shots into the back of this Cheery. Taking some return fire and bouncing it, but I'm just pushing on. I can out DPM him any day. So he's on the long reload now. People keep parking between me and my target. That's the most annoying thing, and it happens so much lately. And a lot of the maybe not this time, but a lot of the time, I think people are doing it on purpose. Actually denying me the damage on purpose. But here we go. The Orsig goes and the Carnarvon goes, and in 1 minute and 50 seconds all the red tanks are dead. One of the fastest battle I've ever seen. It's a tier 8 battle, and yeah, despite I got top of the list, but that was because I was low tier. I think it's recorded as 155. So one of the fastest battle I've ever seen. Worth showing. As some of you may remember, patch 3.6 nerfed a lot of the high-tier Soviet, all the high-tier Soviet mediums, including this one, the T-54. So I feel it's right to include a video to show how the T-54 performs now. And well, I'm gonna give you the short of it once. Is it useless? Is it a bad tank now? Has it been nerfed to death? Certainly not. Most battles, I get by with the 200 millimeters of AP penetration on this tank, and the turret is still plenty strong, especially against other mediums. You see, it has the mobility, it has the camouflage, same as before. It has the low profile, and here there's a AFK tank. We can start by taking out him. You can see that turret? Well, it's not that bad. He woke up and ran away when we started shooting at him. I'm not sure what he was hoping for. He has set a new position there. He's still not doing anything useful. The heat would go through his front plate, just as before. No real change there. We would have needed heat before, and he did the job now as well. So, we are pushing on. The Reds have come all around to our spawn, where half the team is camping, unfortunately. This is super Pershing we're seeing here. It's one of the toughest targets for the T-54 because it has spaced armor everywhere, so if it were just to put itself at a proper angle, it could bounce my regular and premium rounds alike. Well, it also could that before the nerf because it was spaced, so well, we are pushing on. Our team is slowly folding. The Reds are eating our team from behind as I'm eating the red team from behind. Well, that sounded wrong. Well, sounded very wrong. And there's another shot going into the tracks and not doing any damage. I hate these things. Why does it happen? Managed to track him second time. He repairs. It's a bit unfortunate. You may notice this position here. When there is fighting in town, this is the best place you can be on Port Bay. You have so many openings to get shots in. You see, T-44 shot bounced off my turret. No problem. Are you T-54? Everyone bouncing off the turret. Turret is more than just strong still. ST1 manages to get one shot into the side of the turret, which pens. I think that would have penned before as well, especially if it was a premium round. Bounce another one from the T-44, and here is where we start struggling with gun depression. This is not a good place to be without gun depression when people start pushing up on you. So notice that my tracks didn't break off. That was also a change from 3.6, where tracks were made sturdier and stronger. I did a mistake there. I should have gone left first and taken out the one shot. Okay. But I'm alone against a lot of Reds now, and well, I feel I'm running out of options here. Maybe I'm even panicking a bit. I won't deny it. We still have a chance here. Not much of a chance because they are circling us. Would really like to get that RU, but oh, here's the ST. Bounce him with a good side scrape. Go for the front scrape, and one slips through. It's unfortunate. And the RU finishes us off. Well, but I think my point still stands. I barely used any heat in that battle. See, 10k profit, 5,000 damage. I bounced a ton of shots off my turret, and Yeah. T-54, I think, is still the strongest tank in Tier 9, even after the nerf. So, that's my verdict on the T-54. Now this battle, this is something different. This is special, because here you can see I'm in a Tier 8 toon, but on the red team there's also a Tier 8 toon from LOCA, and they are live streaming on Twitch. And I'm gonna include the address to that live stream video in the video description on YouTube, and you can watch from, I think, from 1 hour until 1 hour 6 minutes. You can see the exact same battle from the other side, and it's a good battle. It's a very close battle. Couldn't have been closer. Yeah, as you can see, there's a bit confusion in the start here. Not really sure where we should go. I'm stopping to type a bit. Well, I may have to censor myself there a bit. I can see. Yeah. Anyway, we're moving more or less towards town. Not taking any chances and keeping as close to the red line as I can here, while my toonmate BK500 is going a bit more aggressive path towards the cap circle. The reds have been spotted in town, but I'm gonna put some trust in the side scraping ability of the LOCA. This I would, unless my whole team were busy coming out sideways and getting shot in front of me, also blocking my opportunity to shoot. Oh, here I'm a bit wrong angle. Yeah. I find it's a bit more difficult to get the right angle, and as you can see, my teammate is shouting for me to push on the left. So I think I'm gonna push, and there we go. Big hit into my side. My hit points draining away. And oh, anyway, we're finished off this IS in town here, so we can start looking outside of town. And I'm taking another hit. This is really annoying. I think it's the Storer Emil that's hitting me from out there somewhere. I'm not sure. Oh, I choose to go back a bit instead. Oh, there's the Borsig. Try to put a high explosive round, but as usual, it's a waste of time. It's yeah, this German almost self-propelled gun class of tank destroyers. Using high explosive shells on them, I think it's 50-50 chance of getting just splash damage, no matter how well you hit. It's I only do it if there's nothing to lose by it, or a lot to win by it. We have been pushed back a bit here. Both teams are down 4 tanks. That Borsig was half of the LOCA platoon, and the other half is there. We're giving him a shot and getting spotted. And right now there's something surprising about to happen, because I know there's the Borsig, the T-34, and there should be a Storer Emil. He has to be in the back somewhere, right? He has to. Surely he can't be anywhere else. I'm letting my binoculars activate. Can't see anything. Okay, what should we do? Oh, we have the toonmate on the right side. If I go on the left, we can pincer them. Good idea. He's saying stay. Typing affirmative. He's typing go left. And yeah, this is where I get my first surprise. Because now I want to slip very fast past here. But what? What's this? I've been spotted. Oh, there's the Emil. I managed to angle for his first shot, put one in, and right now I have a bit of a trouble here because he has a big gun. He can splash damage me in a few shots, so I have to get into cover, but I also have to do damage to him as soon as possible. and I'm trying to get into a side scrape position here, but I straighten up too much and he gets my front plate. And as I was going to say earlier, this is one of the things I find to be a lot more difficult on PC than on tablet, to do minor adjustments to the angle, because on PC it's on or off, but on tablet it's you have degrees of it, especially if there's a bit of lag or latency in the connection. You can very easily overdo it on PC. Okay, only our last remaining green or orange, if you like, against 3 reds, and they are capping. He's choosing a wide path, trying to get some spots through here, taking some blind shots at suspected targets. Cap is up to 40. Soon we'll have to go reset. No reds are spotted. Cap is up to 55. And there we go, cap reset. That's a very good one. You have to write lol in the comments there. There we go. He gets hit by the T-34. T-34 has massive penetration numbers. So does the Borsig. That's hiding up here somewhere. Stoller Emil doesn't have any premo, so he doesn't have quite that high penetration. He's also a tier lower, but more than enough to go through most places. Yeah, look, this is moving back, and then just as the T-34 comes out, he swings back and takes it out. Only 2 reds left, but we are running out of time here. It's barely more than half a minute, and I'm writing Emil in town, and that was completely wrong because he appears to be the most mobile Emil tank I've ever seen. Shot unfortunately missed, but the return fire also did. Here comes the Borsig around. Well, not fully around. So 15 seconds left, and well, defender is a one-shot. He can't afford to expose himself even just a little, and the Emil may need 2 shots to die. So, well, and time is out, and it's a draw. And as you can hear in the Twitch video that I'm linking to, there is quite some reactions on the red team to getting a draw there. I'll leave you to investigate and work out that for yourselves. And here you can see our red team. It's Wilfie 21. Now, I know for myself one of the most difficult things in Blitz has been figuring out how to work Himmelsdorf with a lightly armored tank. Himmelsdorf doesn't have a lot of open spaces. It has a lot of corridors. Corridors that can be shot through. True. But it's generally a map that favors heavy tanks, and it's so easy to be surprised here, because if you try to move forward, you can so easily suddenly be surrounded by reds in a second or two. So I'm in the RU. I'm doing here first. I'm not rushing ahead. I'm setting up so I can shoot towards this base here. I'm not going to cap it myself. I just want to, well, of course there's always someone coming out sideways when you're setting up to shoot. Yeah. Instead of going myself, and you see our team did damage and the reds did not, and of course then the STA had to screw up and move forward and take damage himself. We were a lot better off not pushing there and trying to help our red a bit. Help the STA a bit. We decided to move up with him. There's a SU here, so we figure we're reasonably safe from being rushed. Side scrape against that red team, are you? Yep, there's are you? It's can't say side scrape. And well, there goes our intimidation. And there's no teammates left and all the reds, so I'm thinking, well, it's time to leg it. I get tracked, of course. Here I managed to pull out a reasonably hole. Too much damage. And here the rest of the team is finally moving up. So what I'm doing here now is I'm relocating. I'm also hitting a building, but yeah, I want to be sure that none of these reds are shooting me. I want to place the team between me and them. So if they still want to shoot me, they will have to expose themselves to my team. And having had me and had to let me go, there's a good chance they really want to shoot me. Because that's... it's a bit of the game psychology. Once you've had an opportunity to shoot someone and they got away, you really want to punish them. It's just nature. Oh. Being suddenly behind the reds. We have plenty of opportunity to put shots into them. And we do. Using the HESH, the high pen, high explosives. And I really want to kill this Centurion. That's why I'm YOLOing a bit here, because I have a mission that needs me to kill a medium tank, and the Centurion is the only red medium in the whole battle. So, well, we got him, and mission complete. That's a bit unnecessary YOLOing. I see there's a French tank here, and I think, oh, screw it, I'll just trade. We're up 2 tanks, and if I can take out him, we've won. So, as easy as that, we just finish him off. You know, there I didn't want to go into sniper view, and I wasn't sure about the thickness of his armor, so I loaded heat just to be sure, because I know a lot of the French tanks have thin sides but thick fronts. So, well. Okay, there's someone trying to steal our base. We have to stop him. See, I didn't even detract myself. We're finishing off with a ram kill on the enemy RU. I think that was a bit hilarious end to this battle, but well, it shows a lot. Fast tank, light armor, you engage and you disengage, and the trick is knowing when to disengage, knowing when it's time to run away. If you're too late, then you're dead. So now I've said I'm trying to avoid putting mastery battles in the Dassem Show. I'm releasing them as separate videos, but I think this one deserves to go in there, because this is one of my most hated tanks, and it's the STA-1. See, it can't even drive straight. We're on Copperfield, and both teams are dominated by a lot of heavy tanks. So, and I'm low tier, and what I do is I go across here to take up the lazy sniper role. And this is a position that works very well sometimes, if all the stars align. See, here we have the SU-1 to 254, and he's not long for this world. Somehow he managed to wiggle and avoid that shot, but the next one is going for him. Another reason I'm including this battle, as you will see, is when the IS-3 dies. He apparently has a lot of saved up anger, and I think a lot of it is being directed at me in the chat, because he is one of those who can use his platoon status to take out vent his anger when he is a toon. He's in a toon. But as you can see, I have no problem staying over here. I'm getting shots. I'm getting lots of shots. I have a kill. I'm doing stuff to the reds, and the last place I should be is over on the other side with all those heavies and all that armor, because I have no armor. The only thing I can do over there is die fast. While here I have the opportunity to use the high pen gun on this Japanese tank to wear down the reds bit by bit. And in quite a literal way, the battle has turned over on the other side. I have capped this base, which is bringing us ever closer to the victory. I managed to pick up the Jagged Tiger, but the battle has turned where the reds are now fighting from the green spawn and the greens are fighting from the red spawn, which suits me perfect because the battle is staying where I can see it. Centurion in the back is also taking damage, and there's the Glacial. Do not manage to track the Centurion there. We were hoping for that, but we don't, so the kill goes to someone else. There's a lot of moving back and forth in this hill for me, trying to predict where they will show up next. IS has too steep an angle, but the Carnarvon may be coming out. No. Then the IS decides to go over that hill. That's a very bad idea, which he realizes just about there and quickly retreats. Glacial has also stuck his head out a bit, and I am being spotted over here, but I'm being left alone. I'm not being considered a threat. There's juicier targets in front of them, lower health targets. Well, if you have been playing some Supremacy, you've probably noticed by now that we're up to 780 cap points. It's gonna be very hard for the Reds to win this one, no matter what they do, because I'm full health, and we have 2 bases capped. They're retaking one of the bases, but it's too little, too late, and this Carnarvon here is he's feeling the force of this moderately accurate gun. 1, 2 shots, and this one is just a lucker. Yeah, that shouldn't have gone through. That was a luck shot. So, and you see this defender is going on in chat. Camp idiot. Yeah. I just stopped to type. I win. Because I do. We're at 900 points, and yeah, this the Glacial that's left, he can't go get to base C in the remaining time. And IS6 is laughing his ass off and cheering me on, and the defender is just calling me a camp idiot. Well, I'm hoping to get a few extra shots into the Glacial here, but he has decided to give up and conserve his health for the loss. Oh, not a single shot taken. Lot of shots fired. 3,200 damage and a lot of points and 4 kills. And I also got my missions done. So that's it for the Dassem Show today. Thanks a lot for watching, and be sure to check out the mirror version of the Vineyards battle on Twitch, including the link in the video description. So see you all, and have fun out there in Blitz until episode 24.